Hello and welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway? A show where a bunch of casual players play Dungeons and Dragons not so casually. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Garrett, and this is our campaign, Ashana Rising. Last time in the Ashana, nothing that big happened, right, guys?
I don't know.
Last time, last time y'all decided where y'all were going for starting in extracts things go, but it'll take the king a few days to set that up for y'all to get there. So you decided to fix Otto, which led to his echo trying to attack you all and kill you all for trying to remove set. But y'all destroyed the ring, so everything's fine, right? And so after that, everyone went to the bazaar. That was 2 weeks. This was like 2 sessions ago. Went to the bazaar, talked to Gondar and all that. Reconnected with him. He's going to apparently train with demons or whatever. Nothing too big there. Talked to Myrtlelara. She's trying to turn a game out of war. Nothing new there. The group decides to go to Yodon, which, except for Poppy, who is going to do humanitarian things by staying and helping rebuild, taking a little time to herself. Hello. So the group takes Merlara with them to Yodon, where they meet Rui's parents. They were a delight to meet. Exactly how you'd picture Rui's parents to be. Then we get into the feast itself. At the feast itself, Godric, decides to confess everything to Aurelian, and boy was he surprised when Aurelian was not surprised by any of that. And Aurelian teleported Godric to the dungeon. But everything's fine, guys. What now? Just told everyone told Sebastian / everyone indirectly that Godric was sick, so he told him a place he can go rest. Took Rui, proposed to her, and in that proposal, completed some ritual, magic, or whatever, and Rui is now under the control of who is now revealed to be Jazath.
Teeth are falling out.
What's that?
Odo.
Okay.
Anybody playing some on TV?
Definitely.
Morgan, we can hear your mom in the background.
I heard someone's teeth were falling out.
like Aurelian Razath. He's about to get his teeth knocked out.
But anyways, picking up this week, we will actually be picking up in a different spot. With Poppy back in Stroni.
It's me.
Poppy, as you see everyone kind of go through the portal and teleport, the kind of that feeling that you've been getting that something horrible is going to is happening. It's the world sucks. So that kind of sinks in your stomach for a second before you kind of turn and head back to the bazaar. The bazaar is cleared out a little bit since the time that y'all took to walk to the teleportation circle. A lot of the kind of decision makers have all left the area, except for the king, surprisingly, is still over here. Valar, as much of a decision maker as Valar is, and Ashes. But then you force everyone else that you see is on screen is also here. So, is there anybody that you like to talk to, or you kind of just head into working?
I would like to plot twist talk to Ashes, my former boss.
Okay.
Meg, your mic is really low on stream.
Oh,
just turn it up.
I thought Ashes was your date.
It's maxed out. No, if you're talking about the bar curl, he died with everybody else.
I'm good.
Okay, I maxed my mic. and it's very close to my face. I just talk quiet. So
Just
hopefully it works.
It's
Okay.
It is what it is. I can't max anything else out.
I was just say check and make sure that the mic that Streamlabs is using is the right one. But other than that, I don't know.
I did. It's just
Cool.
it's an issue I have like in general. But anyway.
Yeah, it's legible now. You are noticeably lower than everybody else, but it's not. I think you are hearable at this point.
Hello. It's me.
All right. So you walk over to Ashes. Ashes is kind of just clear. He's notably by himself. Like no one is helping him at all. As he's just kind of clearing debris over here. You walk up and he just says, "Poppy."
Hey Ashes. It's don't mind the dogs. I'm trying to role play, guys. Hey Ashes, it's been a while. Are you well, I was gonna ask if you were okay, but that seems sort of silly in light of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Just failure as usual, I guess, as a guild master. So
well, I'm not even an adventurer, so what can you say about me?
what good was there to have adventures at the end of the day?
I thought about that for for a really long time when I was away in Estrax, and well, for whatever it's worth, Ashes, the adventurers make living here, even surrounded by all this rubble, way better than life is over there. And I think at the end of the day, I think about something the king told me recently. We don't really do this job for the glory, not the real adventurers. We just have to do it because who else is gonna pick up this mess?
And maybe that's the most depressing part of it all, isn't it? Knowing that no matter what you do, someone's going to have to pick up the sword after you die.
Maybe. I think lately I've been looking at it a little differently. Like like we're supposed to be some sort of symbol of hope for these people. And well, I might not be the strongest, but I'm still standing, and I figure as long as I'm standing and able to pick up the pieces, then maybe that gives some sort of light to everybody else. Maybe I can make the burden just a little easier for all of them. And I look towards the refugee tent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any real good part about this job or whatever it is. I used to think it was exciting, but now I just think it's maybe a duty, a curse, a cross to bear. But if they get to live their lives, then I suppose it's worth it.
It's a nice thought, I suppose. But he looks like he wants to say something, but he decides against it and just says, "I don't want to depress you anymore, but I will tell you that I don't think it's being an adventurer is what makes life terrible. I think life's just kind of is."
Ashes, I don't think there's anything you could say to make any of this darker than it already is. when I left the Adventurers Guild, I didn't go back to the Feywoods. I went somewhere a lot worse. And I think I hit my rock bottom. And, well, there's only one direction to go from here. And that's what I've got to hang on to. As long as we're standing, we can keep moving, and it's not over yet. And maybe that sounds scary to you, but for me, that's hopeful.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh God, I have no modifiers.
Mhm.
Fuck me. I rolled a nat 1.
So to your hopeful words, all Ashes has to say is, and I don't want to take that from you, but you say you think you've hit rock bottom, and unfortunately, all I can tell you is that life will find a way to push you further down. And that's just how it is. You can find something that'll keep you going. Find that one thing that gives you maybe a reason to live for a second. Either someone will take that from you, or you'll be able to do it and then you have nothing left to live for again. That's the cyclical nature of life. It's all loss.
I wish I was better at words like Godric and the others, but, well, you're stuck with me today. I'm sorry you feel that way, Ashes. But I know you're wrong. And I just hope, well, just look at me whenever you feel down, and one day I'll be able to convince you otherwise, okay? I promise. And I hold out my hand to shake his hand.
He holds his hand out back out to shake it, and you can tell there's not a lot of force or energy. Ash is a big, strong guy, but he's not putting anything into it. As he just kind of, you can tell that he doesn't believe your words. He just kind of says, "I just hope that you won't end up the same as everyone else that has looked at me like this."
Looked at you like what? I don't see anything different than the Ashes I met back on that training day. I know you don't believe me yet, but you will one day. And I'll be there, smiling like I used to and holding up a keg of ale. Just keep standing a little while longer, and I'll prove it to you one day.
Hope so.
Well, I better go help the others. There's a lot to be done. But I guess I just wanted to say that I'm glad you're still here, Ashes.
Glad you're still here too, kid. It kind of ruffles your hair.
In the back of my mind, I'm wondering, am I older than Ashes?
Good question.
Mhm.
The answer is yes. Where do you want to go next?
I just go to whoever I see that's struggling to pick up the rubble. I'm just sort of kind of eyeing around looking for the most work that needs to be done.
Yep. And you kind of move around, help, kind of people. We aren't really paying that much attention to who's around you. You're just kind of getting into the flow of it, and um, you feel, kind of the satisfaction probably of just doing something helpful as you kind of move throughout the day. Like, you guys have done a decent job of like clearing the bazaar. It's very empty now, but you have done a good job of clearing it out. Um, As you're working, Clarissa kind of comes up to you at one point and just kind of gives you a hug. Before she says, thank you for like whatever you all that you said yesterday.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna be here for all of you for as long as I can. I know I left for a while, but well, the oath I've made now isn't to some guild, it's to all of you guys. And, well, I promise I'll fight for you.
Thank you, Poppy. And she just like holds your hand and kind of rushes back off to the where the she doesn't really, she's been kind of been in the medical tent, so where she kind of runs back to.
Mm.
Something that does probably surprise you a little bit is that so none of the other royal court members are in this area besides Mercy and Peasty, as far as and they're more so helping on the medical side of things. But the king has been here the entire day, um, kind of helping and um, with everything as well. He's not standing back. He's not giving orders. He's kind of doing what you're doing, picking up debris, checking on people. Um, Valar comes up to you kind of as y'all are finishing for the day. And he says, "How are you holding up?"
Probably better than everybody else here.
Oh, you have no idea.
Can you feel them all? Their emotions, I mean?
Felt it all.
I look down for a moment. I'm I'm sorry. You know, that's the thing I always liked about you. You had the power to make me feel calm and normal in a world that I didn't really understand, but I never really thought about how we all affect you. It must be, it must be, well, I don't know. I don't think I could ever understand what the weight of that all feels like.
I mean, I could shut it off if I really wanted to, but making sure that I can keep the best look that I can over everybody, be there for them, even if they don't necessarily realize it in their hard times, it's worth it at the end of the day, and a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I think I'm starting to understand that concept of sacrifice. I never really thought about it before this place. Back in the Feywood, everything sort of fell into a natural balance, but here, they need us, or there wouldn't be any sort of balance, would there be?
This, as he's starting to talk, a turkey leg teleports in front of you.
Oh, this doesn't usually happen.
That seems more like a Mida thing that would happen. Why?
Oh, I think Ruby mentioned sending me food. They went to the feast with Aurelian, but well, to be honest, I kind of have a hard time celebrating after my bar crawl. I didn't think about it, but it's probably for the best you didn't go as my date that time or you'd be dead.
Or I could have been there sooner. It's we all make choices. And have to live with those situations that we get in the world. It's unfortunately part of life. But as I was saying, I mean, they're strong, and the strong is kind of what dictates what happens in the world. But I kind of hope to be someone strong enough to give that voice and that power to people who wouldn't have it normally. That sense of comfort that you can only have when someone's there to protect you, maybe.
You have a really good heart, Valar. I don't think I've ever met anybody like you.
I can't say that I've met anyone like you either.
I'm glad, It's it's hard to be grateful for anything while we're standing in a destroyed city, but I'm grateful that the people left standing are the ones I care most about.
True. I mean, and they did it because you were all together. And that's the only way we can stand is when we stand together.
I look at my turkey leg. I kind of feel guilty for letting them go alone. Rui begged me to go with them, but I don't know. I did really bad things in Estrax Valar, and I thought I was doing them for the right reasons to get stronger, to protect my friends, and I don't I don't know if I made the right choice, and I can't undo the hurt that I did, and I'm just hoping if I help enough people, maybe one day that guilt will go away.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "The important thing is that you made a decision and that you thought was right. Being in that isn't a luxury you always have. Sometimes you have to make choices that are wrong, and you know they're for the wrong reasons. But
I
I think
don't
at the end of the day, even when you make the wrong choice, as long as they're for the right reasons, I think your friends will always forgive you. And so I think one day you'll be able to forgive yourself, but it won't come easy.
Yeah. I think for a while it's important to feel the guilt, but enough of that. I feel like I'm depressing you even more than you probably already are. I really am fine. You don't always have to check on me. You don't know
Um,
me anything.
I guess you're right, but just remember it is important to feel. And as he kind of walks away, another person, the king, walks up to you.
I'm so popular today.
Um,
I'm nomming on the chicken leg now.
yeah, he just kind of gives you a quick quizzical look before just saying, um, I need to probably go make decisions now. I'm glad you were here to help, though. I hope maybe some of this is therapeutic for you.
I hope it is for you as well. I think, I think you understand the feeling of guilt probably more than anybody else here.
I had to kill um one of my subordinates yesterday.
Uh,
Um,
um, what?
the courtier,
You, Cordier's the one that sacrificed himself, right?
correct?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you didn't kill Cordier. Don't say something like that. It's not, it's not fair to Cordier. He made a choice. Don't dishonor his sacrifice by saying that you killed him.
you're right, and that's how I'll make sure his memory lives on. But it'll be hard to displace that thought in my heart.
I think what
And I
we all
think,
need is time.
yeah, well, I'll have to decide how we deal with all of this now. I suppose. What's next?
I said I'd talk to the rest of the group, but I'm sure they'll understand if you want to start sending refugees to the Strawberry Keep. I I feel like it must be so awful to have to sleep in the wake of all this destruction. At least the keep would be some sort of, I don't know. change of scenery that all of these people need.
I'll tell Mercy and PC to recruit to start escorting those that really need it over. Thank you again.
Of course. I'll see if Clarissa is up to maybe keeping up with everybody at the keep. I think maybe a job would help her, just a little bit of a distraction from everything she's lost. A little work goes a long way to easing the burden of a heavy heart.
Thank you for always thinking of others.
I want them to be happy, I I feel like I lived so long very numb to the world, and then all of a sudden this place came rushing in, and I don't know. I feel like there's a constant storm of emotions inside of me and I can barely handle it. But it's getting better. Helping them makes it better. Shout out to
Um,
my powers.
um, the king weirdly puts both of his hands on your shoulder and kind of like gets you in your face and just says, "But you have to keep healing. You have to keep moving. You have to keep doing things. You can't let the people in this world, the terrible people in this world, stop you from living."
It's funny, Valar just said the same thing.
He's a good and smart man, better man than I. So
Did his did his betrothed survive?
she should. She lives in Norwich.
Is that the village
Uh,
where I lived near?
yes.
Oh. Oh, I assumed she would be here with him.
No. It's from what I understand that she is his betrothed is his retainer. He had pledged knighthood to her, and they were kind of betrothed soon after.
Oh,
Soon after he became an adventurer, rather.
I never I never asked who she was. It wasn't my business.
I mean, it's public knowledge, I suppose. I mean, I know more, but I won't say it. It is, again, Villar's business, but
I prefer you not. I respect him a lot, and I'm grateful for his friendship.
I'm grateful for Villar as well. He kind of stands back up and walks off.
I wonder how Rui's doing.
Just to speed up things a little bit, you walk over to Clarissa and you tell her, um, and she's standing next. Sharktooth Junior is kind of right by her side. And she, you tell her, kind of the plan. Move people, will be refugees, and the refugees will move to y'all's headquarters, basically. And she kind of, asking her to, kind of watch over everything. She agrees to that. In the middle of that conversation, a gin paper message comes to you, kind of flies through the air and lands in your hand.
I unfold it.
It is from the deck. And it says, all right, listen, I'm really sorry about this, but you'll understand later. Okay. That's what the letter part says. It's literally written out. Clearly did not know how to start this message, but anyways, he says, I put one of my spiders on Godric because I didn't trust him.
Ew, he has spiders? It's kind of gross.
and it can hear everything, and you got to get to your friends quickly. There's something going on. Aurelian attacked Godric, and now Godric is locked away in some dungeon. And I wrote this as quickly because I'm out of the country.
I'm, just like searing with panic. My body starts shaking.
Are you like okay? Do you need some water, or like are you? What did it say?
I have to go, Clarissa. Just take care of the people at the keep. I've gotta. Do you see Valar anywhere?
You see Valar. You see everyone who's still on screen. The only person you don't see the king and all of them. That is only people not in your immediate vicinity, but they're still kind of like helping. You see Valar and like Ashes and them kind of like helping start the escorting to the Strawberry Keep, basically.
I rush over to Valar and just abruptly grab his arm, tears streaming down my face. It's happening again. I thought if I didn't go, they'd be safe. I thought I was
what?
I was the Jinx, but they're in danger. Valar and
what? Where are they? They're in Yodon?
Yeah. Videk said, read this.
And he quickly takes the note and reads it and says, Aurelian, but we have no time to understand. Teleportation circle may take too long. And you both come to the conclusion at the same time. The only person you know, and that's here still, that can teleport is Ashes.
We have to talk to Ashes. Maybe he's so broken, but I don't have anyone else. They can't die, Valar.
Valar just grabs you and kind of brings you over to Ashes. You kind of leave the explain to him as you're trying to you're frantic, just because you're too frantic, and he just explains what's happening, that we need to get to Yodon as quickly as possible. Can you get us there? And Ashes just kind of looks sadly at you, like you can tell that he feels like he spoke this into existence. He just says, I can do that for you. I will help save your friends.
And they're going to be saved. Ashes. I won't let it happen again.
And Ashes touches the ground, and you all kind of sink, basically it's like a sinking feeling as you sink into the shadows. And we'll cut somewhere else. Godric, jail.
Godric's in jail.
Godric, you land in what appears to be just your quick, immediate assessment as you get up. A dungeon of sorts, some cell. Weirdly nicely padded, very nice area for a cell. It's a nice bed, not like it just run down. It's at least what you would get in a 2-3 star hotel, as far as bed goes. Weirdly very nice. The second thing you probably quickly notice is how bad it smells down here as you kind of look at your cell and see 4 dead bodies. You don't recognize any of the bodies, but from their garb, you can tell they seem to be samurai captains. And the third thing you notice is you try to you feel that your connection to magic seems to be not present. You do not feel any magic at your fingertips. But you probably land with a thud. These are stone walls between each cell, but you hear the person from the cell over. Who's there? Is that you, Aurelian? Come here to taunt us some more?
No. My name's Godric.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm an adventurer from Ashana, and Aurelian just slashed me through the chest and sent me here. I was in his castle. My friends are up there.
Something's happened to I don't know if it doesn't matter if it's something happened to him or
Did I? So I'm the only one who knows it's Jazath, right?
You don't know that part even.
Okay.
You just only Ruby knows that's Zath.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. But I forget what exactly my perception or insight check got me.
It was basically he knew way too much information about
Okay.
like Zarathos and Zarathos' current things and like the Raven Queen wanting Ruby. Like all of it just didn't add up, and you're just like quickly, like you're probably still like very taken aback. Like, why did he do that?
Yeah. I think maybe he sees me as a threat to someone he loves, but I've just told him I'm not. I don't know.
He came back 2 days ago, or a few days ago. He called a meeting of the samurai captains. Except he brought the dead shogun. As he kind of gestures. Well, you can't see him, but he points out of his cell to one of the dead bodies, and it's the shogun, which you have met. So irrelevant. And then he cast some sort of spell on us, and about half of us were all charmed by him. And he had us all fight. Those that are, there's some that are still under his control, but those that died in the conflict, they're out there. There were about 3 of us that he captured, though, that aren't under his control, that he spared. He hasn't told us why. He just kind of mocked us for falling for his trick for so many years.
And what is your name?
I'm Bastion. I was one of the top 3 captains in line for the next shogun.
I see. Well, do you know Sebastian?
Well, yes, he's the demon dog captain. Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
The demon dog captain.
Right. I'm gonna have to ask you not to use such foul language in my presence, especially about one of my friends.
Well, one of your friends, maybe it was hard to tell who was actually under control or not. And Sebastian supported Aurelian for years. Or Sebastian, Raihan, Urian, Sarai. There's no telling who's all in on this.
Yes, but then again, Aurelian is cunning. Perhaps they're unaware and simply loyal soldiers. But I share your concerns, at least for the safety of the other captains.
Or magic. Each of the keeps outfitted with a set these cells, and you kind of you can see that there's blue light outside your door. There's magic that prevents magical escape, an anti-magic zone down here. Do you have anything that you can use? Any like locks, any lockpicking kits, anything?
I've got some daggers. I've got some crossbow bolts. I have a herbalism kit.
From further down, you hear another voice go, "Oh, this one's come to save us. Oh, the dagger will be so good in picking that lock. What a smart person down here trapped with us."
I'm not really known for my intelligence, but thank you. I've also got a crowbar, but I'm not very strong.
Oh, yeah, a crowbar against the greatest dungeons built by Samurai of Yodan. That will work. Let me know when you get the door open.
Oh, sure, I'll let you know, because I'll be laughing at you on the way out. If you're going to act like a dickhead. But I was just answering this man's question about what I had. There's no need for all this hostility.
You hear another voice just call out, Marius, just shut up. Trying to suffer in silence and solitude? Honestly, At least we have nice beds. Most prisoners don't get nice beds, you know.
That seems like an upside of sorts.
Well, listen, all we can do is just wait for Aurelian to, like, decide what he wants to do with us, execute us, whatever the hell he wants to do, I guess.
Right, so why is it you all are down here?
We have no idea why he left some of us alive. We have not.
So you're all captains then?
Yes, we were all captains.
I see.
We have not been able to figure out why we were spared. We did not give up fighting. We kept.
Does my Rocky Talkie work?
You can try.
I want to try the Rocky Talkie.
You speak into it. Probably just say
Yeah.
his
Hello?
name, and
Great.
no, you wait a few seconds.
I don't even know even if I know he doesn't have it, that's the name I'm saying.
Yeah. You wait a few seconds and you have nothing. Nothing comes back. So you kind of assume shit.
All right. Do I
hear 3 voices in your head at this moment?
Oh no. I mean, no, yes. Come to Papa.
You hear Pekka say, "Oh, look, he's calling out for help." Amriel says, "Well, he did say the wrong name. I don't know if we really should help him."
Ladies, one at a time.
Material just says, "Oh, look how sad he is."
All right, I'm not sad. Enough with that.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, hey, quiet down there. Mind your own business.
So how did that plan go of yours? Says Heka.
Well, seems you left me with no choice. You've made me very desperate, and I'll tell you something, you're not going to be glad that you did.
I mean, you still have a choice, says Amriel. That offer's still on the table. Just kill Rui. And this can all be avoided. All of your future problems can be avoided. And frankly, she'd probably be in a better place right now if you would have just killed her.
Oh, yeah? What you mean by that? She's up there with all of her friends and some dodgy lover.
Material says, "Oh, he doesn't know yet, ladies. Calm down." Your friend, she's she's under a charm by a demon named Jazath.
I thought we killed him.
Oh no, you think it would be that easy to kill a demon lord like him? No, he just tricked you all.
I see, so you've something in common then.
Heka says, "We have been quite honest with you."
But you're using me nonetheless.
Correct.
You don't need me to kill Rui. You need me for something else.
We do need to make sure you're the one that kills Rui. Would be much more difficult to claim her soul otherwise.
And why is that?
Then we'd have to go. I mean, it depends on who kills her, I suppose. But if the Raven Queen is who gets to protect her, well, that would make things quite problematic.
So you're saying the 3 of you can handle it, and I can? I could have told you that.
Umriel says, I could kill the bitch if the Zarathos would let me. And the material says, oh no, we'd have no chance. He is the Raven Queen. She's been siphoning power from mortals for so long.
Just as Zarathos is siphoning power from you.
Oh, he gave us our powers. But he does siphon from mortals, those whose hearts live in vengeance.
He told you he gave you his powers. But all we know about the gods are a lie, including what and how we are.
Nika says, we've heard the version that you have. The Raven Queen stole the powers of the old primordial gods, who had lied dormant and given it to the heroes of the Dragon War, namely Zarathos being one of them.
And you somehow think that this mighty Zarathos, who had his powers bestowed upon him by another, is somehow capable of creating beings such powerful as yourselves.
With the power of the primordial gods, yes. You've met Stella. You've met her creations before, and you kind of get a forced memory of the cult of Sotelo.
Yep. Well, if you don't mind me saying, you three are quite more impressive than that cult ever was.
That's because Zarathos is so much stronger, says Amriel. But enough of this. We are here on some business.
I'm just looking at him, assuming I can see him.
Heka says, we have a deal for you on the table. We will give you the power to break out of here. If, and only if, you kill Rui upon next seeing her.
Zarathos must not have taught you all how to gamble or how to bargain, did he? You obviously just said you need me to kill Rui, so it's not in your interest to leave me here. And I'm definitely not doing it if I'm stuck in this cage.
Like I said, would be a lot easier if you would just kill her, because it would go right to Zarathos. But what does a god have but time? After dealing with Satella, we will move on to whoever has Rui's soul. But let me tell you something, Godric. Would it not be wiser, and even better for Rui, if you were the one that claimed her soul? Think, what would this demon that has her now do to her? What would the Raven Queen and her ambitions that you don't even know do with her? And if you think those are the only people that seek Rui's soul, you are mistaken. And they would all do much worse. But, and here is the important caveat for this deal. If you kill Rui, Zarathos has promised that he will not torture her soul, to not be sent to the condemnation. She will sit by his throne, where he can protect her and keep her from the Raven Queen. It will be a much nicer fate than any others that would claim her.
You mentioned this demon lord has appeared. What happened in my absence?
Material says, oh, it was actually kind of really cute. So there was this like little fight show that they did, like kind of illustrating all the great times they had together.
Wait. They?
Just Aurelian and Rui.
Aurelian's the demon lord.
Oh yes, always has been.
I sit and now connecting the dots. I think, and I ponder for a second. Now considering the gravity of the situation that I'm in against the words, I look up at them and I say,
As you are about to speak and respond, another option reminds itself to you. As you feel what shouldn't have any weight to it, suddenly gain weight and remind yourself that it's there.
"Yep,
The
what is
card
it?" Yeah,
that
know.
Ailsadar gave you, as it just weighs in your pocket for a second, reminding you before you answer of another deal on the table.
I tell them, I need you to let me out of here. I see the folly in my situation and the truth to your words. But I cannot make another pact with another being again. I won't do it. I will make no such pact with you, but I will consider your words and perhaps my compassion for Rui may play in your favor after all. And that is the gamble you have to take. Or I will just rot in this jail cell.
Make a persuasion check.
24. Oh, performance. Not persuasion. Oh, it's the same one. It's the same.
Okay. Micah ponders this for a second and says, then we will only free you. But we'll take this gamble. You've always been a gambler to us. And at this point, we've told you everything you need to know. If you let somebody else kill Rui and claim her soul, it will be a much worse fate than Zarathos. And you can tell that Mataria looks at Heka as kind of confused, like, wait a second. That's not a deal Zarathos would like. And Ariel just looked pissed.
Wait, repeat that? I didn't catch that.
So Matario looks like more surprised about like this deal being thrown at this halfway deal, this compromise basically. Amriel is just looks pissed. It looks like she wants to say something back, but Heka just raises her hand and says, "Enough, Amriel. Like we said, it would complicate things if Jazath claims her. Best put our gamble on the table now. But the deal does still remain. When we're done with Satel and you haven't killed Rui, we will come for you. And the rest of your friends will die, and she will be tormented, if it comes to that.
If you touch my friends, it matters not when or where, in this incarnation or the next, I will claim you as well."
She just kind of smirks as she says, "You seek vengeance against the angels of vengeance. I will be amused to see how that goes." And with that, the light outside your cell shatters, and the cell door itself is kind of blown off its hinges. Bastion, they both, all three of them disappear from your mind. Bastion yells up, "Hey, do you have a way out of here?"
It was Bastion that said that?
Yep.
Yeah, Bastion, I do, and I'll let you out and whoever else that was talking over there. But the sarcastic dickhead can stay.
Oh, that was me, Marius. It's just unfortunate I know the most about demons and their banishment rituals.
All right, you might have found some use for yourself. I'll look for a way out. And
Thaniel just yells out, "He doesn't know any more shit than the other samurais do. Otherwise, he wouldn't be locked in a cell right now." Hey!
regardless, I find myself in need of some allies. And I'll probably start with the corpses, but we'll just look around to try to find a way out for them.
Yeah, it takes a couple minutes, but you do find some keys to unlock the doors.
So I'm assuming I would just unlock the doors and rely on them to get us out.
Yep. So they'll lead you back up. And now we'll cut somewhere else. They aren't there yet. That's the okay. Cutting back to our lovely dinner. We will jump right to when right after they've like kind of walked away. Mida, Praise, and Gleeble all picking up something was weird with Aurelian. What do y'all do from that situation there?
Okay, so the last thing that happened is like he just kind of left with Rui, right?
Yep. And y'all heard that he had a surprise for her and wanted to show her. Remember there being something weird about kind of like the whole situation with Godric, like kind of just leaving abruptly, apparently talking to Aurelian, like not coming back. You remember there being weird, but not necessarily like malevolent. You didn't quite pick that up, but you just remember that being very odd for Aurelian's behavior, but it could be like a social thing to just kind of do that. But it definitely seems weird from a Godric standpoint.
Yeah. I mean, he's like the second bird I've ever met, so I don't know. Rui's not exactly
Not a
that
bird.
normal.
A bird.
Well, I chow down.
Just get back to eating.
Just make some casual combo, I guess. But I am kind of still like keeping an eye out, you know.
I feel a little wiggity whack, right? Because it's like a feel a little off about what's happening.
Yep.
I have no idea what's happening, and I doubt they accommodated for my food needs.
Sure didn't. Nope.
Mm.
Or alcohol, for that matter.
Ooh. What's that across the table I see? Is that an empty seat? Gotta say,
yeah.
I gotta go say hey to my homie, my slime.
by Raihan.
Yeah.
Is at the head of the table? That's funny.
Yeah. So today,
Is
that seat taken? Okay, I'm gonna come.
He's just like gesturing, come here. As you like kind of get over here and like whether you sit down or not, Raihan just like leans in and goes, "I think they're going to get engaged now."
We're missing it?
Well, they're gonna. I think it was really wanted their private moment, but then like I think this is the party.
They won't even know that we're there.
While this is happening, can I follow where
right.
Godric went?
What? Say that again.
Can I like walk to where Godric was or like went?
Sure, you can. If you want to make an investigation check, you can.
Okay. With Ryan telling him that he thinks he's proposing, I think Gleeble's gonna end all suspicions and be like, Aurelian was just nervous, you know? So
I would be too. I mean, Rui, she's quite beautiful. I mean, and they're such a great couple, aren't they?
Yeah. How did you guys meet?
Oh, Aurelian. I mean, he has been a captain in the city for quite a long time. And I was in his guard, and he recommended me for promotion.
Well, so you've been working together for a long time.
Yes.
An even longer time by his standards. Wow.
Really? I mean, yes, by proportion, I suppose. I can't. I mean, and you could you could tell he's trying to do the math for a second. I think I've known Aurelian for 95% of his life. And he says it with a lot of confidence, but like no inside check needed. You're not sure that math's right.
I'd believe it, probably. I'm stupid.
Wow. What was your insight check, Mida?
Insight or investigation?
Investigation, sorry.
13.
Looking around, I mean, like you never, this is your first time being here. nothing seems out of place in this kind of area, and it seems too confusing to try to figure out like there's no rooms around here, so you're like trying to figure out like where Godric would have gone from here. I feel like kind of a maze, but
He doesn't have any like I disappear things, right?
Oh,
Like he doesn't have.
you-
He's
I
got
don't-
none of that.
I don't
Or
think
so
you've
he
ever
has
seen him
these
disappear.
days.
I don't think you've ever turned Godric invisible. I don't think.
I have been known to just disappear mid-adventure, though. Many
He has been known
times.
to walk off on his own many times. That part is correct, but.
Yeah, but while we're eating and all together,
Oh, look, is the seat taken?
Malara
I will
is
keep my
drinking her
wits
water.
about me
Yep.
as I
You-
head back.
Okay. You see that your seat has been taken by Craith?
Well, howdy.
Hey, think we should have a quick vibe check.
Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of empty seats here at this table.
Well, suppose it makes sense for the man of the hour. Mhm.
I mean, surely they know
But,
how many of us were coming, right?
oh, if memory serves, these seats were recently filled.
No, I'm just getting a little bit of a bad vibe of what's happening right now.
Yeah. Godric had that whole, thing going on recently involving Rui.
And while you two were just kind of talking to each other, Merlara's like drinking her water and like more like eyeing it like, this is not going to taste nearly as good as alcohol. Sebastian talks to you all as you're kind of whispering, but he just kind of says, he clearly picks up on it and he just says, I think Godric is probably fine. I mean, he seemed a little, he has seemed a little out of sorts of late. I mean, I know you spend lots more time with him, but I think he's had a lot in his mind, so maybe. And you all did apparently go through quite an event yesterday. I mean, maybe he needed some time for himself.
Right. Well,
Yeah. What? Huh? So, she's like great, like looks like grateful that you're like keep distracting her from this water she has to drink and puts it down.
I want to peacefully get back to nursing my water as well, but I don't know. Do you have any particular insights? We're not exactly whispering that well.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't know. They're all these guys are all a bunch of fucking weirdos. I don't know. I don't know if you've been quite been able to tell, but social grace is not my forte per
I'll
se.
say your feet are on the table, damn.
They sure are. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know Godric that well, or like at all. His name's Godric, right? Those two lovebirds seemed like they were in love, I guess.
Not birds. Never mind.
Hey, and she just like looks over like just across at Ruby. Just says, "Are you a fucking bird or what?" I mean, could you maybe not use it that way? It feels targeted. Yeah, see, I think they're fine with it.
Yeah. Well, let's look. I will get back to their side. If you have any sort of affinity for, I don't know,
Words.
detecting things like fallen ASMR or whatever, might be of assistance. We can't find him with our eyes, so
Don't you have any way to like talk to him or something?
nope. Just this ding hit my Like
Silent
chime
alarm.
ding dong alarms like Godric ding. That's all I got.
Might make an Arcana check.
Aye, Captain.
Why not?
11.
11. I mean, just you can tell kind of what it is. It seems that it has some kind of magical property to send a message. You're not entirely sure if you could, if you're able to check if it actually made it there. Like you think it, there's a possibility, but you think it's kind of a stretch, and it would take you time to really probably more time than it would be worth spending right now to see if you can make sure it got sent or not. But at that point though, everyone, not everyone, Otto, Kraith, and Gleeble make insight checks. Because I'm going to honor your insight check from last week. That was a nat 20.
Whoa. 21 for Gleebs.
That one?
That one.
Okay.
Everybody balanced?
At 4? Okay. Gleeble?
21.
21. Gleeble, almost as if it's in slow motion. First you probably noticed it in Raihan's eyes. Like a glazed over look happen. And he slowly goes for his sword. And just quickly looking to see if anybody else is seeing this, you see all of the other samurai table also moving to their swords.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, you have time to give a call out if you want to your friends. And basically warn them, essentially.
I want to know if I can do a cool flashy way. Ooh. Oh. They're reaching for their swords. Damn it, now. Take too much time to figure out something like that. I was gonna say, hey Raihan, watch this. And I get up and I just try to pull the tablecloth out and not move anything.
Make it sleight of hand check.
Yeah. Can I?
It looks at dexterity. Wait.
Because what can I put my lightning gem mines onto? Is it only the ground,
You can put it on the table too.
but not on the cloth? Maybe.
You could. I mean,
Yeah. I'm gonna imbue one of my lightning gems, sleight of hand, when I pull it out and everything's kind of flying.
okay.
See if I can sneak one inside of there real quick.
Okay.
Sleight of hand check. 11.
11. Okay. So what happens?
Above 10.
So on the positive, you do cause enough of a distraction to catch Kraith and Otto's attention. Maida, you notice basically as Gleeble was made that announcement, that's when you kind of turn your head and notice everyone is starting to draw a weapon besides your group. But you see Gleeble try to pull and pull it out from under, and he just pulls everything with it. So all the food on the table just goes landing on the ground as samurai all basically pull swords out and start pointing at all of you all. Lightning gem is the funny part. It does not go in the cloth. You basically sense it a little off. So I'm at the.
So it's gonna fly off random.
Yep. Yes. So I'm just gonna roll and put it in a funny spot.
But did they notice it? Did anybody notice that the gem was flying around in all that chaos?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Sweet.
Let's see. What have I used for that before?
I wish to try and notice. Actually, wait, I don't notice anything. I've been staring at my plate this entire time because it's not accommodating my needs.
So
lightning gem is. We kind of called it the lightning gem. And it landed there.
When did I'm blind?
So basically, like a little bit up behind you. So that's the hammer. Is what I'm gonna call that.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
As this happens, you're all kind of like staring at each other and your apparently new enemies. Rui and Aurelian. All of you notice immediately that Ruby has a very like glazed over look at your face. That like at first glance can just seem like the is dazed in love, but just giving your situation, no, probably not. Probably a little bit weirder than that. Aurelian kind of strides around the corner. It's a very different walk and demeanor than Aurelian's usual. He's seen basically the vibe of someone taking a victory lap as he turns the corner and he says, "Thank you all for coming to our engagement. It is just a shame none of you will make the wedding." And we'll go ahead and cut to break. During the break, y'all go ahead and roll initiative, including Poppy and Godric. I'll tell y'all how we'll do y'all's turn when we get there. But yeah, fun stuff.
I had no plan with that lightning gem. Nothing.
Dylan, what's your initiative?
Mine?
Yep.
It was spectacularly low.
No, don't say that.
Low for me.
A what?
Oh, sorry.
Trying to find it. It was. Math is 14.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people.
You're almost visible on the turn order tracker.
Oh no. No.
You're not, but you're almost.
Garrett, you said we weren't doing that anymore.
Listen. First of all, welcome back.
Too many people are gonna die.
Before the break, all the samurai, were revealed to be charmed. And initiative was rolled. Quick caveats, quick disclaimers. That's what I'm looking for. Poppy and Godric, y'all will essentially skip the first round of combat for basically y'all's travel to there. So y'all both have your first turn action on the second round. Went ahead and had y'all roll initiative. But in the people you're bringing with you will take their turn immediately after yours. I won't have them roll initiative. So basically, confirm 3 good guys in a row. 3 and 4 good guys in a row on y'all's turn.
Lucas, fuck.
Unless I just really, really screw with Dylan and put 3 charmed samurai captains in jail too. Godric, really quickly, I do want to give you another caveat too. Is on your way up, you realize all 3 samurai captains are also Asamar. Let you ponder that for a few rounds. Let's see. Other caveat is, yes, I know. Thank you, Dylan, for saying all these nice words last week about me not doing this to y'all. I've tried my best.
You guys, this would have all been avoided if you were better people and didn't go to the party and helped me clean up the city in ruin. So,
I hope we all die and Poppy is traumatized forever.
But my real disclaimer there is I've done my best to simplify NPC turns to be as quickly as possible.
I'll be quiet.
I do envision combat is probably not going to end this session. It will probably still go into the next session, just given when we've started and again how many people are. But I've done my best to simplify it as much as possible. But Aurelian starting off. All he does on his turn is take a bonus action. It's Ashana-esque, but it's not Ashana. Well, spoiler alerts. As you feel kind of a divine presence, infernal presence, really, wash over him. His visage does not change, anything like that, but you just feel this majesty off of him as basically this look of person who's already won that victory lap, kind of like I mentioned before, just this overconfidence.
He's too cocky. Destroy him.
So cocky.
I mean, oh my gosh, I'm so in love.
That is all he does in his turn is take that bonus action.
I don't think I've noticed any of this. I'm still staring at my plate that's now on the floor.
So between Gleeble, because of Gleeble's nice little show that your food's out on the floor. That's first of all, but but no, at this point you do definitely realize all the people pointing swords at your group. Poppy, like I said, your first turn is just traveling. So you, Falar, and Ash is traveling here. Esperos's turn. He will. Takes a bonus action, spends a key, goes up to take a step towards Marlara and makes 2 attacks. First one, as he rushes forward, Marlara's shield wing bats the first blow away.
I narrowly dodged out of the shield wing.
Yeah. And the second attack is blocked by the other wing. And he tries to turn it into a third swing that still misses, but that's a lot closer. All right, that's Esperos's turn. He misses all his attacks.
Yeah.
Gerwin, all of a sudden, Otto, you feel see 2 more Gerwins on either side of you.
Oh, no.
Kagemushu no Jutsu.
No.
And they, as he also kind of starts to move over there, he makes attacks on you.
I deny all of this.
Okay.
Counter.
First attack does a 23 hit.
Yeah.
All right, I roll damage at the end, so that's 1 hit. Second attack. 8 does an 18 hit.
Die roll goes to who?
Yeah, the roller always wins.
Then yes.
2 attacks hit. Does a 19 hits, so that's 3 hits. 26 will probably hit.
Oh my god, so many attacks.
Oh my. Who is this?
Yeah, Samurai Captain. These guys are competent at their jobs.
Oh my
Besides
gosh.
the demon killing part.
Competent.
And he tries to unleash Incarnation on that 5th attack, but it's a 15, which I assume misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, if he has 2 echoes, that means he's a high level. Oh my god.
From the 4 attacks that did hit, as Otto is just staring, still taken aback by his food now being on the ground that he couldn't eat anyways, and then the situation in general. Take 45 slashing damage.
Okay.
Holy crap. Whoa, what is that? Oh.
Anyways, Merlara's turn. Merlara still has her feet on the table.
Oh.
But she, as Otto is being attacked, as Hesperos has tried to attack her with her wings blocking, she finally stands up. Wraith, she looks to you and says, I never told you why I stopped drinking, did I?
Not explicitly. No.
Well, you better fucking live so I can tell you after this. Now she pulls out her sword. Bonus action rage. Makes the first attack on Gerwin, because he's right there. Really quickly on Gerwin's clones, they aren't visibly clones. They seem to be some kind of watery echo in a way. That's what it seems like. But that's that on that note. Checking this real quick. Attack recklessly. Doom. On Gerwin, it will. Oh god. Malar, don't job. Malar misses the first attack.
Are you sure?
That's okay. It's a critical hit on the next one.
No, I'm playing that shit. Are you sure you stopped trying?
And she just grimaces at your that. You pissing her off some more. Let's see. Just on the slashing sword damage, I've already done 32 damage. Throw in that. That will be another 32 plus. So far, we got 32. We got 64, which is unfortunately halved down to 32. So 64 total at the moment. And then she divine smites. Okay, actually her running total is actually at 94. Sorry. And then she divine smites. All right. So 10d8 because it's a crit. Was it 94 that I just said? So quick math. That number. As Melara does 135 damage. And that was part of that being halved.
Crap.
Is this plainly on Gerwin Prime or a clone?
Garen Prime.
Okay.
She kind of just slashes upward in the air. Because it would have destroyed, probably would have sent y'all down into the ground. This whole tower would have been cut off if she attacked without aiming for the air, essentially. Yeah, as she does lots of damage, and this damage does force Gerwin to make a Wisdom saving throw. He is still trying. But yeah, that will be Merlara's turn. Then we have Seraphine, who will start attacking Gleeble.
Whoa.
Has this guy who, just a reminder, is
Wait, where's people?
He's up here, over here by Ryan.
Head of the table.
Over by 3 samurai captains. What do you want here? He is Mike, 4 attacks on you, Gleeble.
How many?
4. First one misses. Does a 23 hit Gleeble?
Not if I react.
Okay.
Shield.
Okay, it's like a lightning shield blocks the second attack.
Let's see, 5 more AC, so 25 total.
Okay. His 24 on his third attack will miss. And the 21 will miss as Gleeble, you're able to dodge and block them. Even with your amazing speed, you feel like you could have dodged, you could dodge these attacks but he seems more trained in for some reason. But yeah, all of these attacks do miss as you're able to block the shots that would have hit you otherwise.
That was Seraphine.
That was Seraphine, yeah.
I ain't gonna forget that.
Oh, your turn.
My turn?
Odo.
Man, what do I want to do on my turn? Which one's the real one?
This one back in front of Grace.
All right, sweet. So I'm going to. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can put an echo right here.
Where are you putting it? Sorry.
Right there.
Okay.
Wait, does that put it in the crosshairs of? It does.
A few people, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's an echo. It can survive.
As you summon your echo.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
I was waiting for the realization.
That look of intelligence is still in its eyes, but there's also a look of understanding, as if knowing the situation that you are in, decides to play nice. And you just that quick passing of knowledge is what you get.
I'm gonna do one of these. Now listen here. I just need your help right now. You can fuck with me later. But right now, we got to make it back. Okay, thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, thank God. All right. Thanks, Fatella. And then I started swinging. Actually, I think I make all the attacks from its location and then unleash Incarnation.
Yep.
Because that's pretty cool. All right, first attack 28.
On Gerwin,
Yeah.
that'll hit.
Ooh. Second attack 26.
That'll hit.
Oh. I doubt a 17 hits.
17 will miss.
All right. And then last one, nat 20, unleash Incarnation.
That'll hit.
Mm-hmm. You gotta put a little something on that. Got any more tricks?
Okay. So after we give each other a thumbs up, it goes to town, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get what? Okay, wait a minute. This is not a dragon, fiend, or undead.
That is correct.
All right, so I get 3, 6, 12. How many d6 am I getting here?
Blocked.
20 d6.
Yep. Sounds right to me.
This is called Flurry of Slashes. Is there a way I can see all of these numbers?
If you click,
Game log.
Game log.
Are you trying to look at what you've rolled?
Yeah, all the numbers, because all the 2s and 1s get re-rolled.
If you go to the right where it says campaign Ashana Rising, there's like a little game log button, and you just have to click on the roll.
Yeah, but it only shows the first 3 numbers. Oh, there we go.
No,
Okay.
bottom left.
I see it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
6
Pulling up a
twos.
calculator so I can save some of these. 8 plus 6.
I saw that there's 6 rerollers.
If you're just re-rolling the sixes, how many? You just add that number and then add your 16 numbers and add the difference to your total damage. I think I quick math that right.
And I get to reroll. You said how many? 6 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I get to reroll 6 of those. So that's going to be not much more. 84 plus 21, so 105 damage.
105 damage. I would. No, I do know that he resists part of that. Not enough to matter, to be honest. But you do you want to kill him or not? With your limited knowledge of the situation so far.
Do it.
So I have like this theatrical way to play this out based off how my Echo's been acting.
The Echo probably would not spare his life.
No, the Echo will not spare his life.
I
want to try and stop that.
Make as you see him basically tear into, so basically using the opening Merlar code, you see him start tearing into Gerwin, who at first is resisting, but quickly is not. Make a Arcana check to see if you can stop him.
Oh. It had 18, and then it hit the wall and became a 2, so now it's a 3.
You call out to him, and he just scowls back and just says, "You're doing this my way," as he slashes off his head.
Well,
the Echo said that?
Yeah.
At least the Echoes are gone. His Echoes are gone.
Correct.
Yeah, we're just gonna stop there.
Fair enough.
Are you
go ahead.
keeping it under control?
No, you know this for a fact. I'm not having this under control.
Fine.
Hey, listen, one less thing to deal with.
This moment I agree. Well, pin that one. Per
No.
usual.
No. We can't pin things anymore. I murdered a child once. We know this.
We did it? Like,
Wait.
finally? Like, right here? In front of all of us?
You. He was a
Was that
monster.
the gorilla?
No, the
Look
kid
up the
that turned
gorilla.
into a slime monster. Oh, I did.
I also
Okay.
But that was a mom and a dad. Very different.
Oh,
It's
not
so
the
different.
baby. We abandoned a parentless baby gorilla in the woods.
Yes.
Yeah?
We should have gotten it to join our party. That's where we messed up.
There's a motivation there.
We needed a Scooby Doo.
Guys, are we
All right.
bad people?
I am.
Are we the villain?
Well, you are currently.
Oh, well, that's true.
All right. Godric, this turn you're traveling. Urian's turn. He will make his attacks on Gleeble first.
Come on. Look, it was just dead arrow cast. Wanted to, spice up the party.
He makes an attack on you, misses as you're able to dodge it out of the way. But as he matches your speed, he moves away from you, going over here, and his movement does not provoke an attack of opportunity. But
I don't have my reaction anymore.
Yep.
Damn, I knew that was going to happen too.
Otto does a 30 hit.
Oh, he's going for me.
It is
yeah,
really
that
you,
hits.
not Echo you. Yep. Okay.
Is it just one attack though?
One attack so far.
Okay.
I have an important question whenever you get it.
Yeah. Otto take 21 damage,
Okay.
and then he will take another step. Does not provoke attack of opportunity. Makes an attack on Kraith. Kraith, 26.
Yeah.
Can I shadow martyr?
Just give me the brief description again.
I throw the echo in front of the attack.
And it just attacks the echo instead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that works. As you force the echo to take this attack.
Here, you little bitch.
Echo takes 9 damage as you force it in the way.
Okay. It's
This
fine.
was the one. This was the one coming for me.
Yes.
Make sure.
Gleeble, what was your question?
So was I the only one that noticed that they had this glazed over look in their eyes?
Maida has that knowledge too.
And who? Go ahead.
It's pretty obvious. It's not that no one's not noticing this, but if Gleeble wants to mention that after seeing Otto kill one of them, certainly can.
Yeah, I figured I'd have to wait till my turn.
You can go ahead and do that.
Talking is a free action, friend.
Oh, okay. And who were the ones that were glazed over? Was it like everybody that's not us?
It's every samurai. And now that the room is starting to clear away from you a little bit, you notice that even Rudy and Ruby also glazed over.
So just about everybody that's not us.
Yeah, pretty much everyone besides who y'all brought, except for Ruby, who is glazed over. In a different way.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll just holler out. But can I see if Aurelian has that look too?
Notably, Aurelian doesn't.
Okay, well, I'll holler out. I thought that was gonna be way cooler. I thought I was gonna be quicker with the cloth, but don't hurt these guys. I think they're under some sort of a charm. Clearly Rui is. So maybe don't kill these guys, please.
I'm gonna look at the dead body and then look right at you.
I like to think that Gleeble is saying this as the Echo is killing that guy.
I'm imagining it after it's happened. Like, hey, wait a minute. Oops.
We can get a diamond, you know?
But at that moment, Gleeble, you notice Raihan
No.
turn his blade into flame.
Garrett. Garrett.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Don't do this.
Is this a bigger
No.
betrayal than Aurelian? Is this a bigger betrayal than Aurelian?
As Raihan makes as his flaming blade attacks you, does a 17. A 17 obviously misses. As
I don't dodge it. No, it misses.
and the 18 is also 18 also misses.
But I maybe could have broken the charm that way. He hurt. No, that misses. Sorry.
And the last attack is a nat 20. As that thought crosses Gleeble's mind for a second, and Raihan stabs into you.
Anime blood.
Stuck. It's stuck.
I'm nat 20. Wait. Oh no, I don't have my reaction. Damn. Fucked.
35 fire damage. And then you need to make a strength saving throw as fire shackles from the wound start to try and go course around you.
A 17?
17 passes as you're able to break free of this, whatever strained you otherwise. And you can tell, make an insight check. Why not?
At 2. That's a 13.
A 13. Just you look into his eyes and you unfortunately don't see anything of your laughing friend there. Sebastian's turn. He will attack Echo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12 that'll miss.
Oh yeah.
Does a 17 hit Echo?
No.
How does Sebastian fight?
He has a sword, and as of right now, all you see is him swinging the sword.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That is it so far. But that's it for his turn, as your Echo is able to kind of parry those 2 blows. So Rai's turn. That was a good question, Carson, which would have been really funny a second ago. If one of those attacks had hit, it would have been really funny. Yep, Sarai will make her attacks on Echo Otto. He's still sitting there. Echo Otto in a great spot. I'm sure he doesn't agree, but that's a nat 20 on Echo Otto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can we just take it easy here?
Make it a regular hit. Bet you won't.
That's a 21 slashing damage to Echo Otto, rather.
Still alive.
And then
No more.
Echo Otto. It's just Echo Otto, guys. We don't even like this guy. He doesn't even go here. Takes. Double checking how much the initial damage is. Yeah. Another 2d12 force damage.
Oh, he's taking more damage? Oh.
It as kind of a shockwave courses through the air. Takes another 14 force damage.
Oh, wait, did you say the original was slashing?
Yes, the original was slashing.
All right, so it's resistant to slashing.
Cool.
So it only takes 11 plus another, how much you said?
14.
14, so 25 damage. Okay.
Makes 3 more attacks on Echo Otto.
Oh, shit.
13's a miss.
Yep.
That's another nat 20.
Oh my god.
Echo Otto takes another 21 slashing damage, half down to 11.
Mm-hmm.
But no extra damage on that one.
Okay.
And last attack is a 19. I can't tell you how close that was to a 20.
Does not
19.
hit.
Okay. So misses those 2, but gets 2 good clean hits on Echo Otto, who is probably overwhelmed by the amount of attacks coming his way at this time.
He deserves it.
Probably. You have Yakira. Double checking. This is the one I think it is. Okay. She teleports next to Mida, making an attack as she teleports.
It is. So what?
Does a 27 hit?
Well, if you double Macy, it'd still hit.
Oh, okay.
By a good margin, too.
Take 14 slashing damage.
Yeah.
She then teleports to Grace. Grace, 19.
That doesn't hit me.
And as she misses, she just teleports over to Otto, making that last attack. Otto, 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Owie.
Take 11 slashing and 10 force damage.
Alrighty then.
On your turn, you do not take any actions or anything, but you're kind of in your mind, you start going through basically some not false memories, more of kind of forced perspective on memories. As you start recalling a lot of the your memories are basically being rewritten. They're not necessarily, but I'm not going to say they're false. They're basically Aurelian / now as you realize you love of your life, just Ath's perspective. You see kind of when Aurelian Jazath became kind of a samurai captain, the demon lord hoping to subjugate the people of Yodan, wanting to pull a trick over on Maul, basically this by being this guy Aurelian. The day he became Aurelian, this good guy samurai, and then the plan was going well, and then he met you and fell in love with someone who he believed would really change the world one day. What you feel in that memory is genuine love, as the demon lord again would do anything for you. And you remember.
I mean, guys, that doesn't sound that bad.
Do anything for you, including killing all of your friends. For you.
For me, though.
You realize from this perspective, as he watched you fall in the tower contest, as he realized that these friends that he had trusted you with for so long are no longer
a
able
bunch
to keep
of
you safe.
Bitches. That's what they are.
They're no longer able to keep you safe, and he has decided that it's time for you to, with all of your love in the world, and now that you're engaged, you're going to be married. It's time for you to cut ties with them and go somewhere that he can keep you safe. And that's kind of your perspective on the situation, and this kind of charm. Like I said, you can't really resist control or anything like that. But at the moment, he's not commanding you to attack anybody. So he's just kind of forced, like he kind of said when you walked over here, just time to watch your friends die.
I see. I was down for it until he used to command me. I don't know about that.
But
nobody's my boss.
But right now, you're just trapped in your memories as you kind of watch the situation play out so far.
I'm amused that him commanding you is the deal breaker and not him killing your friends.
I am enthralled.
Rudy's turn. Rudy grabs a knife off the ground.
Please.
And tries to stab Otto.
Oh no.
Please be a joke character.
Please, bitch.
Rudy comes at you with a strong 17 auto as you're just kind of more sad at the situation of this. He hits because you're just sad, but it does not have enough strength behind it to like pierce your armor or anything like that. Kind of close though.
Got dangerously close. Oh my god.
But you just so sad that this is even Ruby's parents have been subjected to all this.
I swat the knife out of his hand.
Maybe on your turn.
Damn it.
Kraith, your turn.
All right. Quick tactical assessment. Is anybody visibly like bloodied? My team has actually had more looking for than as opposed to enemies.
Yes.
No.
Otto's not holding up.
Otto is the only Otto, Mida, and you are unless you haven't been, I don't think you've been hit yet.
Nope.
I think those are the only three people showing damage, unless Gleeble's been hit too. So
Yeah.
So I think you and Merlar are the only good people that have not showing any damage. No bad guys that are currently up have taken damage.
Right. Okay. Playing off of Echo Auto killing the guy. I don't much understand the present situation, but if we can minimize casualties, that'd be greatly appreciated, I think. Until we figure out what the hell's going on here. It's kind of like Otto and Merlara, kind of like my two sort of talking points here.
Merlar just goes, making this so difficult.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, I can do that.
What about your friend over there? Gestures to Akawato.
He's an acquaintance, a business.
I don't have time for this banter. He looks just like you.
Yeah. There's a long story to that.
All right, listen, Merlar, for each one of them, pointing at our hundreds feeling of samurai around us, each and every one of them you keep alive, you get to ask me to do something.
That's fucking weird. What are you, some kind of perv?
No, but you are. Can I mention that one? Hey, Otto, did I ever tell you about that one time back in Battletown?
Oh no, what happened?
Oh,
Well,
you see,
keep going.
Well, you see, rage. I know I rolled for rage. Oh wait. Oh yeah, my intention there was as part of that also the dragon fearful presence. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll try in my 30-foot radius.
Yep, you can go ahead. Aurelian's immune.
Won't have it any other way.
Sorry, Mr. Aurelian. Hesper, you can keep going. I'll tell you if anyone fails, basically. So far, no. Seraphim fails. Urian fails. Raihan got a nat 20. That's funny.
Of course, fearless.
Sebastian passed. Sarai failed. I'll put a marker on each of them, but
all right, cool.
Ikira failed. Okay.
Was that a pass or fail on Urian? My closest target.
Urian failed.
Okay. Hit Urian anyway. Closest target. Unless I'm missing something obvious. Right, so now I properly start attacking. And of course, in great faction, reckless attacks. So,
yep.
It's a 24 hit.
Yep.
All right. I suppose that is going to be a left claw
Okay.
for posterity's sake here. That doesn't matter on the first round. We're all gonna be claws.
Okay.
As I aim for max, which is 33 damage slashing.
Okay. Flash across the face there.
When you see Otto, there I was, a few days into the battle tower, and I was accosted and almost dragged into a room by this one.
Yeah.
Keep going.
A second attack.
Yep.
Also reckless. Yuck. Is a 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, I'm completely like leaning on my sword while doing this.
With 3 people
Alright.
attacking you.
32 slashing, by the way.
Okay.
Who do I find inviting me into her room at an inordinate hour of the day, but...
Sounds consensual, but okay.
And final attack. Man, I'm just... Can't think of anything more creative to do on turn 1, man. Turn 1 sucks. Throw in maybe something on the last one out there. There's a number like 25 hits.
There it is.
Four, no less. So 31 slashing damage.
All right. He's bloody.
And also a Bestial Fury on this one, please.
That's the wisdom save.
Yes,
25.
of course. We try though.
But he is scared of you. Which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's pretty decent, I guess.
Awesome.
But
Anything else?
one night.
Uh-huh. Mighty, your turn.
You thought she could. We'll keep this conversation going. It's an ad lib.
Well. I guess I gotta do something now. I will heighten cast the Psychic Lance and say Aurelian.
Bold for a number of reasons.
You fool.
Roll? I don't roll.
No, I said bold for a number of reasons.
Yeah, well. I mean, imagine him or the person who's on his body is charming people, right? So if he fails, he gets incapacitated and no one gets charmed.
Oh, yeah.
Heck.
Okay,
LMAO.
so first, make a charisma saving throw.
What? Okay. 21.
As you look to aim this attack at Aurelian, you become too fearful to say his name.
I think it.
And must choose somebody else. Or the attack fizzles.
Okay, I pointed him then, like
It has to be a new person to attack no matter what, and you cannot attack Aurelian this turn.
What? So I'm too afraid to say his name, but then that just means I have to attack somebody else.
You're too afraid to attack him. Is probably the proper way to say it.
Okay. I guess I'll tie to chaos my charisma save.
Okay.
25.
As you feel yourself backing down, the chaos of your own mind does break through this effect on you.
Okay.
However, Aurelian is not his name. So which is a good question, was a good find out for Armida. As I make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
And I did roll low. What's the spell save DC?
Hold on, Sweet Pea. I'm looking up my spell save DC. 15.
15.
If it's 18 or lower, I'm bending luck. So
It is an 18. So
all right, we're bending luck, baby. Does a tie make me lose?
That is
'Cause
correct.
No, I rolled a 3.
But he will still take half damage. So
Wait, you did that as a disadvantage, right? You did a disadvantage on the saving throw?
Disadvantage for what reason again?
I heightened it.
Heightens.
Oh, heightened. Right. I did not. He rolled higher.
Yeah, well.
Hey, nat 20, if you will. Don't worry.
Well, I wasted an at 20.
A DM nat 22.
But yeah, half damage.
No, you don't. I don't think you take anything.
No, they changed it.
It's half damage.
It's happening these days.
Oh,
The original
Well.
version was an all or nothing.
okay. Well, cool. Um, 15 damage. That's halved. It's 30. Sorry,
Okay.
30 total.
And you see him grimace in pain as you manage to get through all of his defenses, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
But at that point, your wild magic goes off. So go ahead and roll that.
Oh,
I'm happy, bro. I'm behind 7 proxies.
Yeah. 94,
Okay.
25, and 91.
Okay. Okay. You have the choice of an eye appears on your forehead for 1 minute. You have advantage on perception checks for 1 minute. If you
Okay.
die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by the reincarnate spell.
Okay.
And the last one is Mida always wins rock, paper, scissors for the rest of his life.
That could
Don't
really
do
use
it.
Oh, no. Dude, yeah, those are good ones. There's 2 good options.
Can we get a ruling on the rest of your life if he dies?
That will no. I'll say that does not go away. I'll say that is permanent. Even if you are brought back to life, you will still have
Okay.
Guys.
We all know which one you would do. All right, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
I think I win rock paper scissors for the rest of my life. I'll just avoid dying, you know.
No reincarnation here, okay.
It's like very useful, fail safe from dying, or rock, paper, scissors. And Mida's like, well, the choice is obvious. Rock, paper, scissors.
As Mida, you let the 2 other realities go, and you just cling on to the one that you always win rock, paper, scissors.
Hell yeah. What I will now do is I will teleport.
Yep.
Who's strong?
I mean, this is just floating, right? So I could really just kind of hang out here.
Yeah.
I'll go 20 this way and then up 10.
Okay. Just up in the air. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just extra distance, you know?
Yeah.
And then Aurelian will have to do a charisma, or the person formerly known as Aurelian will do a charisma saving throw.
21.
That passes. So nothing.
Okay.
A slimy tentacle pops out and then tries to slap a duty, and it misses.
Okay. Awesome.
Can
Who made a
Can that go
pass
up?
at me?
that go off only once per turn? Like, could I quicken like a cantrip?
You could quicken a cantrip, yeah.
All right, I guess we'll do it again.
Never mind. Carson took me like I can't do that. Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it starts.
Can I use meta magic more than once a turn?
That's
Just
what I'm
now,
double checking.
the
I know
same
you can't.
spells doing a thing.
Yeah.
But it is a different
I think you're
spell, so
right.
you might be. I think you're
I think you're
okay.
good. I think you're good. Go ahead, and if I'm wrong, then we'll retroactively do something different. In the future, we'll just do the right thing going forward. But go ahead and do it now.
Okay. I will quicken one of my cantrips that I am choosing right now.
That is the correct thing to do.
What is this? What is it for 10 feet? I am not 10 feet from him. I guess I'm going to chill touch.
That does necrotic damage.
It would, yes, if it hits.
He is immune to necrotic damage.
And I know this, or
you learn this as you cast a spell, so it will still just doesn't. You'll see that it doesn't work on him. So you've learned that he is immune to necrotic damage.
I see.
Yes,
But
go ahead.
But I still attack because if it hits, he cannot regain hit points, which he would not be immune to that.
That's true. So go ahead.
Okay, that doesn't matter. Rolled an 11.
Yep, sure doesn't. All right.
But since I quickened, which I will remove more. How many is quicken? 2. Okay, so I'll remove 2 more. And then I will, I guess, teleport here and go up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine.
Another, 20 feet, 25 feet?
No, probably only another 10 feet. So I'm like 20 feet in the air, from like this level.
Yeah.
And then another tentacle comes out, so he does another Christmas saving throw.
Okay.
15 for the save.
You got a 31.
Okay, well, you didn't have to do that. You just straight up did not have to do that.
Seemingly tentacles and ghostly hands are not reaching this guy, but that one beam you hit him with, that hit.
Damn fucking straight. Okay. That's it. I will await any spells that I can counter.
That's Mama Ruby's turn, who will take a step towards Gleeble and try to kill him.
Bro!
As she pulls a fork off the ground, and does a 10 hit you, Gleeble, as you just easily dodge this her trying to stab you with a fork.
Just gonna look down. What's all I do?
Gleeble, it is your turn.
Look up, look down. Okay. I am friggin' peeved right now. Turned my slime against me. I'm gonna use my tempestuous winds bonus action to get out of there without getting smacked.
Good call.
I'm gonna use that to fly 10 feet up out of reach. And fly back on over maybe like here. Still in the air. I used the wrong thing. And we're doing the wombo combo of a divinity channeled lightning bolt. Oh, actually, wait, not yet. I clicked the wrong button.
Yep.
So I cast it on him. I'm also going to use my adept magic to spend 3 sorcerer points and make Aurelian give him disadvantage on the save.
We're heightening it. We're heightening it.
We're heightening.
Checking.
And then can I choose? I can wait to use channel divinity, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
That is an 18 from him.
Woo! I mean, fuck me. What was the save? Go back up.
17.
Lightning bolt is the dex save.
Yep.
Ooh, he got a 17.
You got 18.
He got an 18.
18? Damn,
Yep.
I'm only 15.
He'll still take half damage. If you use your channel divinity, he would still take half, but it is half of the max. So up to you.
Yeah, I'll do it. I gotta
Okay.
do something to this fool. So it'll be 33 damage. But
33 after halving.
yeah. That's all I got.
You hit
That's all we
shoot
got.
with this as you like fly over away from these your capacity you don't want to fight anyways, and just shoot him with lightning. You do impact his armor basically, and then it kind of bounces off, but he does do damage. I'm just flavoring it.
Yeah.
And
Just
he
warming up.
looks like Mida's attack. He looked like annoyed. Now he looks pissed. And on his turn, Aurelian sheds his Aurelian disguise.
Ew.
Is he not a bird?
Oh, he's still a bird. Don't worry.
Never
about it.
was.
Don't worry. Bird is still here.
Oh,
in
Where's
essence.
I'm gonna guess. Oh, that's so much worse than I guessed.
As another basically more wings like sprout. This scorpion tail grows, kind of worms its way out.
Scorpion tail.
I don't like it.
He pulls out his sword, which is now glowing with black energy.
Is this his same teleportation sword?
It is the same sheath. That sword looks a lot different.
I see.
As
So did
it's
he
just-
come out over Aurelian, or is this the same body being like mutated?
the same body being mutated is closer.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm. And that breaks Ruby out of the spell.
No, this is just your that's just your fiance showing his true beauty.
He gets mad when he drinks, but I love him anyway.
Yikes.
He glowers at Mida and Glebo and kind of turns to Ruby and says, "I was really hoping we could just watch the show, honey. But I'm afraid that we'll have to get involved, it seems." As he points the sword at Mida first.
God.
Mida does a 25 hit.
Nope.
Rest in peace.
Not even close.
Rest in peace.
As necrotic energy shoots out at you.
I may regret standing over open air.
I was amazed you did this.
Yeah, you're ballsy for doing that, dude.
You take
Yeah, that happened to me one time, and
you take 44 necrotic damage.
You know, just general dating advice for the D&D world. Don't date anyone with a scorpion tail.
I'm still standing.
We're not specious here.
As you see Mida just body smoking, not in a hot way.
This isn't magic, right? He's a sword.
It is not magic. It is not a spell. It's not a counterspellable spell. Let me put it that way. But he turns the blade next to Glebo and shoots.
No.
Glebo, 25. You'd have to use shield again, I think, to make it miss.
Oh my god, I absolutely will.
As you just, you see this beam coming towards you. You just summon all of the electrical energy you can in front of you and just block this attack coming right at you, just barely, I think, because I think your AC would be 26 now.
20. Well, okay, it would be 25.
Oh, so you'd be hit then. Sorry.
Oh, I would be. Oh,
Yeah. So
shit.
no
I'm
spell
not
cast. So no spellcast. We will still say for the flavor you try and do that, and it just shatters and shoots you in the chest. Unless you do something.
I guess I'll use my boomstick to dodge myself out of the way.
Yep. As you use your reaction to teleport, where do you teleport? You think you get anywhere within 30 feet?
Maybe
Right
maybe closer to Mida. We'll just do that.
Yeah. As you teleport closer to Mida, just as this attack shatters you, you kind of say for just say go as it's about to hit you, and you just disperse into electricity and reform over to Mida.
Personnel, kid. Fuck.
Your friends are quite annoying, Rui.
I'm sorry, dear. What can I do to serve you?
Please kill them. At that moment,
Yes, dear.
Hoppy's group arrives.
Hi guys, I'm a little fashionably late.
As you all emerge, as the three of you emerge from the shadows over here, just kind of pop out of the ground. You see the Aurelian, the creature that used to be Aurelian, shoot the beam at Gleeble and him dodge it. As he, for a second, you're like, "Oh my god, Gleeble just died." As he you don't see him for a second, then find him again. But yeah, Poppy, your turn. To assess, you can see everyone fighting the various samurai.
Did I hear the last bit where he asked Rui to kill everybody?
Correct. Yes, you did hear that.
Rui, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Poppy. I'm engaged. And you guys all gotta go.
Congrats.
You're not in your right mind. But it's okay. We'll fix you. And
What are you talking about? Nothing is wrong.
It's okay. You need to wake up, okay? And
Poppy, I'm in love. I don't know what you're talking about.
I aim my bow at Rui. And I take a shot.
Shot.
We're overkilling Rui, the party said.
I assume that she hasn't taken damage yet, and I'm hoping that maybe it'll jar her senses out of being charmed. 22.
That's the attack roll?
Yeah.
That hits.
18.
Okay.
18 damage. And Rui, you...
Oh, wait.
Nothing happens.
Why is this really?
Rui, don't you feel any different?
Rui,
Well, yeah, Poppy, I'm
Poppy just shot you with an arrow.
Poppy, what are you doing? Aurelian was right. You people need to go. You care nothing about
You
me.
people.
You just...
Where's Aurelian?
This isn't
Where is he?
right. And I do more things. Dun dun dun. I am going to use my bonus action to create an invisible electromagnetic field around me.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
And then I turn my bow to Aurelian and try to take a shot. Except
as you try and take a shot, make a charisma saving throw.
It'll be fine. I'm trash at charisma, but it's fine, right? I haven't gotten a nat 20 yet today, and it sure didn't happen now with a 10.
As you try to turn your arrow to Aurelian, you like you're just like you blink for a second, thinking that's where you're pointing at, and now you're pointing at Rui again. You can still choose somebody else. You still have time to do that, or even to let go of the attack. But you like so weird that like that happened, right?
How do we stop this? Anybody? Nobody?
Nope. I don't know.
But you can't stop this love. Okay?
Can't stop this feeling.
You sound like Ricky Bobby's wife.
I look at Valar and ask, could we bring her back? Crickets?
Were you talking to
Sorry.
Valar?
Yeah. Garrett?
DM.exe.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, I was.
I turned to Valar and asked if we could bring Rui back.
We'll have to kill that demon, I think, first.
Okay. Who looks offensive, Seraphim? Does he look mean? I don't know who
yeah.
the bad guy is.
Yep.
Frightened.
I
Yep.
aim my bow and shoot at him. He's the next closest thing to me.
Yep, go for
You mother! I got that nat 20 I asked for.
Damn.
And then non-lethal nat 20 on turn.
Is that a critical hit?
There it is.
Alright, I can roll an additional damage die. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll that 2. $20 damage.
20 damage. Yeah, this is basically attention was turned towards Weeble. You just shoot him instead. And just, he's like turns to glare at you now.
Yep, and that's
Did you shoot?
Seraphim.
Oh.
That's my turn. That's it.
We'll take Valar's turn. As he sprints forward, and in a quick flash is at Joseph. He will attack and must make a charisma saving throw, which he fails. As Valar goes for this attack, he is stunned as well as you see him unable to land the finishing blow. And he kind of backs up and almost cowardly, Poppy, as you've never seen a Valar back up from somebody. He takes a step towards Hesperos. As he steps away from Jazath will attack him. So he kind of turns his back to Valar. A 28 will hit Valar. Valar takes 54 necrotic damage as it slashes across his back.
Everything's fine.
But he goes to make his attacks on Hesperos. And the attack seemingly throws him off his game as he misses the first one. And the second one. But does hit the third one. Dealing only 11 damage to Hesperos. Ashes will take his turn. First, he pulls out his sword, which also has a shadowy presence of it. Tries to attack Jazath. Is also lowers his blade to shoot at Seraphim instead. Hitting with 1 Eldritch Blast, 2 Eldritch Blasts, 3 Eldritch Blasts, 4 Eldritch Blasts on Seraphim.
Oh my gosh. This is Balar?
No, this is Ashes now.
Oh, Ashes.
Dealing 47 force damage. That's not right. 37 force damage to no, that was right. Damn it. I can't do anything. 47 force damage to Seraphim.
Poor buddy.
Who is now bloody. Then Ashes kind of jumps down and starts trading attacks with Seraphim. Hitting on the first one and the second one of which was a critical hit. So I'm going to do the non-critical. 13 for the non-critical. I'm not going to bother. He's down. Just for time's sake.
Wow.
Is able to trade a quick fear is able to take down Seraphim. Does not kill, notably. Oh, JK. I forgot about his thing.
Row.
You made
JK,
too many
Seraphim drops dead.
characters.
JK, Seraphim dropped dead. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Very sorry.
I see nothing wrong with this. I'm assuming they're all evil.
They're all former allies.
Less people to fight in the next war.
Well, I wasn't really here for the whole Kraith don't kill everybody
True.
speech, so.
That is true.
Yeah.
Hesperos attacks Valar. Misses. Merlara's turn. Turns her attention to Hesperos and just yells out, Valar, what the fuck are you doing? Don't hold back on them.
Yeah, Verlar.
Yeah,
Just like how she didn't hold back on me.
Sexually? As she missed her first attack.
You know, you're going to play out really well or really badly.
This is her second attack. Third attack. Does hit. Thank goodness. Let's see. That's 39.
Job squad has arrived, everybody.
The job squad. 39 plus that. That's half to that. That makes it 58 damage. He is a bloody from that one attack. Imagine what would have happened if she hit all of those.
Wow.
Seraphine, not on the tracker anymore. Otto, your turn.
My turn. Hey, Kraith.
Otto?
Where am I needed? Where is my echo needed?
It seems.
Great question. The echo's not going to listen.
Well, it seems the one we once called Aurelian is tricky, so.
So you want the echo against Aurelian?
You know, that's a possibility.
Maybe Can the echo get scared?
Let's see here.
Let's find out.
It's plausible.
You also have a haunted echo now, so the possibilities are endless.
Now, if that doesn't work, just hit the guy next to you.
Yeah.
No, not Rui's dad. No, that one.
No. I kind of just like glance over.
Oh, these are Rui's parents?
The red ones, yes.
Can't you
Not
tell?
others.
Well, you all look similar.
All right. What
I'll
if?
be my former friend. These are my parents.
Okay, so Hesperos and Sarai are right in front of the Echo,
Correct.
and Urian is right next to me.
Yep.
What do those symbols on him mean?
They're
He's
friends.
friend.
Possessed.
Yeah, big old dragon roar.
Okay. Well, I guess can the Echo attack Hesperos or Sarai from here?
Yeah.
If I try and move him past, he'll just take attacks of opportunity.
Correct.
And that's not good. All right, I guess he will try to attack Hesperos.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Well, that's a 15.
That's a miss.
19.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay. Nat 20.
Should nat 20?
Nat 20.
That'll hit.
Unleash Incarnation. 27.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I get, again, 3, 6, 12, plus another 8. So another 20 dice. Oh, okay. Again, we call this flurry of strikes.
That was slashes last time, Otto.
All right. Oh my god, I get to reroll a lot of these now.
You get to reroll most of them. That was a very bad roll.
I was.
Oh, just less than half.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these get rerolled.
Nice.
What a fun ability I have.
Mathematical.
Fantastical.
All right, so that is 97 damage.
And Echo Auto kills another one.
Another
I'm
one.
trying to stop it. Arcana.
Arcana, go for it.
Okay, you know what? God, I know this fails. So we're going to. Where is it? All right. Oh, it's not a saving throw, so I can't Indomitable.
True.
Shadow murder himself in front of himself.
Can't. Already been used.
Darn.
All right, yeah, we'll just get some diamonds, like Leeble said.
As another one has their head slashed off in that a closer exchange of slices, but another one bites the dust. Oh, I would want this one. Want it.
You know, I feel sad that they keep dying, but I feel proud at how powerful my Echo is.
At the end of Jazaz's turn, he will take a legendary action.
Oh no!
Or at the end of Otto's turn, he'll take a legendary action.
I don't like that.
As he points again at Maida, which I did roll for which one he was targeting.
Jake's eyebrows just went like.
But at least you'll win rock, paper, scissors in the afterlife.
I'm telling you, you should challenge him to rock, paper, scissors.
Mida
If you-
is a 25 hit.
That's what he rolled last time, too.
Depends if this is a spell.
Sure, not a spell.
Then, yes, I die or I go down, which means I'm about to die.
Maybe this was a weaker attack.
Let's find out.
Garrett, if it has any plus, I'm telling any plus, it automatically downs me.
Well, okay, funny question. Does it automatically kill you at 51?
No.
As Gleeble, you see Jazaf point at Mida, and another one of those beams shoots out, hits Mida, and Mida is no longer hovering next to you as he
No.
to fall to the earth below, much below.
So, can someone
I
tell me
can't-
what the 3 options Mida had and why he took rock, paper, scissors?
We all know why. I will survive this, and I will forever be the best rock, paper, scissors doer.
Listen, he's going to get to the gates of death, and he's going to be like, hey, okay, all right, let's rock, paper, scissors. If I win, I go back. If I lose, you get my soul.
On the
Gleeble, I'll
options.
give you a dex save to catch Mida here. Otherwise, you'll have to do something on your turn.
I hope you roll high, Gleeble.
Wait, can I catch him or?
Yeah, it's dex save to try to catch him.
Oh, okay. Where'd my lucky one go? I put it back up.
Yeah, the one that's got all 20s on it. That one. Use that one.
We won't tell the DM.
14.
You said what?
14.
As you reach out to Mida as he falls, and he just slips out of your grasp.
Mida! Oh
I can't take it anymore.
At this point,
And I unconsciously bend luck.
no. Roderick, your group makes it upstairs. No, not behind just Hath and Rui. And you see, as you make it there, you see Mida start to fall from this attack. Unable to tell at this distance if who used to be Aurelian just killed him or not.
You mean he doesn't see him pointing like this in Mida's direction?
You die!
No, he doesn't. He doesn't see. He can't tell if Mida has been killed from this. From
Oh.
this distance.
All right. Well, I run in. I don't know who I would yell to. What's Sebastian doing?
He was attacking Echo Auto, so still seems to be in that progress of attacking Echo Auto.
Sebastian, are you under the spell?
No response.
Godric, where have you been? They're all under something. Rui.
Aurelian, Jazaf sucker punched me. He teleported me into the dungeon. It's Jazaf from the bar.
He's poisoned Rui against us, and I don't think we can wake her up unless we kill whoever he is.
Rui, if you can hear me in there, Jazaf is after your soul the same way that Zarathos is.
He's after me he wants to live with me forever. He loves me. And I love him. And we're going to live happily ever after.
I yell out. I tried shooting her, but it didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
Poppy's
As you
been really
clearly
mean to
see,
me.
as you clearly see an arrow in her shoulder.
Apparently, some people in this room are not happy for me and finding true love.
Well, I love you, Rui. And that's why I have to do this. And I'm going to fire up my Orm of Dread
Mhm.
and cast Sickening Radiance centered on Rui. Or not centered on, just kind of, I guess, what is that, a pond?
Yeah, it's a fountain.
Okay, so I guess it would probably be better to center it on Jazath than, and it would get, unfortunately, Valar too. But,
I mean, you can still shoot
Rip.
it back here if you want. Like, if you want
nah.
to. Okay.
He'll be all right.
You know,
First, make a charisma save.
Me?
Oh yeah.
Where's the stat? I'm pretty good at those.
I thought that too.
Dirty 20?
30 is not a pass. As you begin to cast the spell, the look that he gives you, this murderous intent, you just
Does it overcome my immunity to the frightened condition?
does not.
Useful last feature, let's go!
hype. Very, very hype.
Alright, what happens? Let's roleplay this out. He gives me this look.
And you feel your hand just lowering for a second, but then your form of dread like kind of connects with the rest of your body. You raise it back. Save.
Wait, what?
Is it a con save?
Maybe it might be con, yes.
It is only an 11. But
Rui, can I get a con save?
But
yeah, go ahead and make
those.
go ahead and
Oh,
make a con
me?
save.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not super great at these.
Good.
Oh,
Noted.
that one, baby. I guess that doesn't really make a difference, though.
But if you die,
this.
we'll all be safe.
Well,
Maybe.
I don't know about that one. I think that Zap wants to take over the world with me or without me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Valar got is at 20 now.
Great.
And
That's a 22 damage for any full damage takers.
22 radiant damage.
Yes.
Now
And
my kicker is that Jazath is immune to the exhausted condition.
that's
Oh.
fine.
but
Rui's it, right?
Wait, am I exhausted?
You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's spicy.
Where? There we go. No.
I
Where do you keep up with that?
don't know if there's a way on a sheet.
I've seen it.
As
I
add
never
active,
paid.
add active condition. It's
Got it. Boom. I
Rui,
just had to full screen it. Yes.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Please.
Oh, and I
Why
brought
don't we
some
use D&D
friends.
Beyond? I have all my dice in front of me.
Go to jail.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. 17.
A 17 does not wake you, as
I think that's what I rolled the first time.
Wait, it costs it a roll? Is it the radiance?
these are great questions.
was it Godric saying I love you?
Great questions.
The power of friendship will hopefully save me.
I
Gosh,
shot
anything
you out
else
of
on your turn?
love. Like Cupid.
I'm gonna turn and look at the samurais behind me. I think Sebastian's under this spell. Please don't kill him, but stop him.
Oh, Otto's kind of been killing people. Echo,
Why, Howie?
Otto.
There you go. I'm a good person.
Does that
Don't kill Sebastian, guys. Kill him if you can kill anyone else. Please, I have a promise to keep.
Which one's Sebastian?
The one next to the dead body in front of the echo.
The one who is most primed to be destroyed by the echo next.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's all I'll do. I think that's enough for me.
Then the last thing that will happen in this session, Jazaf will take a legendary action.
Another
making
one.
2 attacks on Godric.
On the echo.
Godric does a 28.
Is wait, first I gotta roll something. Sorry, it's been so long since I used my character sheet. Class features. Just a D10 plus 11. I don't know what. Nope, that's a D100. Nope. Boop. Great. All right, thank you. I'm ready.
All right. And that's another 28 to hit.
All right. Game.
As Godric, you feel sword pierce right through your chest.
Hasn't happened, or it's happened before. I'm good.
Rebecca's like, oh, this is a familiar feeling. Feels like home.
Taking at first just 44 force damage.
Just 44?
At first, mind
Good.
you.
I'm good. I'm good.
As another Jazaf then uses his Estrax. To pour into your very soul even more damage. Double checking real quick what it is. So for fairness, that's the word, right? That's the word we're looking for.
Nah, maybe.
As you take an additional 18d8 force damage. Another 74 force damage.
How many?
74.
You're like resistant to force damage, right?
Almost.
Is that the best you got, Garrett?
That's all the damage. Are you still up?
Let him cook.
That temp HP came in clutch, baby. Holy shit!
Hot springs.
As Jazaf whispers, you will pay. But that is where we will end tonight's session
God.
of Ashana Rising.
Stress.
Stress. Ashana Rising. Thanks for all the people that watch and all that. Thanks to Che and Peku for maps and things, to our patron of D&D Beyond for character creation, Roll20 B2T, Roll20 Marketplace for our lots of tokens and things, May for lots of tokens and things, new Malara token, Carson,
What?
via Hero Forge. We will be back next week with returning to our Thieves Guild one shot. Till then.
Have a mighty fine week and don't fall.